whoa, this lady, she's her own person, you know? Like, everyone else is following the same path, and everyone else is getting in line for this, and she's like, nah, man, I don't want none of that. I'm just getting my cheap beef on. Welcome to Jo Plays Planet Coaster. We're gonna have some fun today. And tomorrow maybe, or next week. I don't know. I hope this is the start of something great, you know? This is my first ever video that I'm recording for this Let's Play channel. The channel, as you can see by the title screen, it's called Power Up Couple. On the left it's me, Jo, and on the right it's Dany. We don't look like that anymore. We designed this logo a while back. We both have shorter hair now, but anyways, our plan is to play a bunch of co-op games and upload them together. But let me just put the game here. We also want to play some games by ourselves. And oh no, this guy grips me to freak out. Dude, chill, chill. I don't know why he scares me so much. My wife makes fun of me. But I don't know if it's the way he runs towards you or the way he creepily laughs right after. Maybe it's just the fact that anyone can be that happy ever. That's super creepy. No, I'm just kidding. I know he's having fun. There's nothing wrong with having some fun, but that guy, I don't know why. It gives me the creep, man. It gives me the creeps. But anyways, like I said, I didn't know what to call this because maybe I wanted to brand it a little bit and call it something like Power Up Jordi Plays Planet Coaster, or Power Jordi Plays Planet Coaster, or maybe Let's Play Planet Coaster Power Sombrero. But anyways, then here we are. Here it's me, Jo, and here is the amazing Dany. She's my wife, and she goes by The Last Dorito in Steam. I don't know why. Don't ask me. She is insane. And this guy is just Alex. He's just a friend. He originally wasn't in here. We were just chilling, the two of us together, my wife and I. And one day I convinced this guy to buy Planet Coaster. I told him, this game is amazing, you have to try it. And it was a pleasant surprise to see he did. I just logged into the game and there he was, right in the middle. Like, hey, hello, waving to the screen. Completely oblivious that he separated my wife and me, and now he's like the third wheel right here. But anyways, let's load a park. I want to show you the types of thing I do so you have a better idea of what you're getting into, you know? Because I've seen a lot of Planet Coaster videos on YouTube, and some of them are like amazing. I don't know if the people behind the videos are like architects or interior designers, and most of them I know they are roller coaster enthusiasts and know a lot about building coasters and what makes coasters great. And I'm not. Like, if anything, I'm just a roller coaster tycoon enthusiast. I was a big fan of the first two games, and now I'm a super huge fan of Planet Coaster, which is, like they say, like a type of spiritual successor kind of thing. I think Frontier, it's the team in Frontier is the same team that made the first roller coaster tycoon, so that's really good. So here's my park. Well, here's the park I've been playing on offline. As you can see, I'm just starting it. It's almost halfway done now that I see it closely. It's like year 7, which is not a long time in all honesty. And I was building like this fantasy theme park with a pretty simple but nice entrance, and then you go. Oh, I should change the camera, but I don't know. Then you go like here, and you have this tower, which you can climb up through here. You can see some stairs. This is beautiful, like the texture. No, I was kidding. You can go through here, get a look at these other rides and the scenery, and you can go up and up and up this spiral ladder until you get to the Venetian Carousel, which it was my first ride. It's popular back then. It's not anymore. It's actually losing money. It's a bit too expensive, I think, for people now. Let me just drop this down a little bit. But anyways, from here you can take a look at all of this fantasy section of the park. I mean, it's all fantasy right now, but I was thinking of adding some like cowboy scenery or maybe pirates like coming from the lake to attack or something. And that was like a theme for this park. I wanted to have some conflict, you know? So, for example, with these coasters, which honestly I think they're like the main attraction of this park at the moment, you have, oh my god, you have like this knight in here, which is challenging the witch that's on the other ride. And at the same time, the coasters are like their energy or like their magic. It's like a holy light that is engulfing this tower, trying to defend it from the evil dark magic of the witch. No, you know. So yeah, I'm making it sound like bigger than it is. It's just a fun coaster. I just had fun building this thing, and I built one, and I said, what if I build another one just like it with different colors? And I just ship them around and sync them up so they both launch at the same time, which is really fun for me. And I thought, what if I make it so that half of it's already like turning evil and dead, and it's full of graveyards and ruins, and on the other side we still have this pretty wonderful wonderland, you know? It's like the fancy, beautiful tower full of green, and on the other side is like crumbling and full of evil vines and stuff, super spooky and dark. And that's the whole idea, like the witch is trying to take control of the land, but the knight is trying to defend it. So we have this spooky side of the park full of, I don't know, like dead plants and horrible dirt and mud, I don't know. And on the other side, we have this pretty village that's all innocent and don't want to become wasteland, you know? So here's the attraction, and I thought I should even ride this. Let's go. You can see you launch at the same time as the other guy. Whoa, this guy is boosting his shit. Okay, and this is the scariest part to me. When you get to the top, it's like, oh my god, the track is over, I'm gonna die. You can see the other guys from the top. I think this is the better ride. I mean, they're both basically the same and they cost the same. But if I would have to choose, I would choose the taller one so you can see everyone else on the bottom and maybe, I don't know, spit at them or throw up in their face. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know if I would ride this though, because I'm a little afraid of going back. But I don't know. It seems fine. They're not even that scared when that happens. They're like, yeah, I could go for that. So, anyways, this is the type of parks I build. Again, I don't think it's very realistic. I don't think it's like super groundbreaking, except for this part where I super broke the ground all around. Yeah, this is the type of thing I do. I play a lot with terraforming. I like to make like swampy areas or like little hills with a lot of nature, or like lakes and caves and mountains and crazy stuff. So yeah, that's the kind of thing I do. And again, if you have any feedback after watching this video, first of all, if you were watching this video, my first video ever, thank you so much for giving me a chance. You don't know what it means to me. But if you are watching this video, then go ahead and leave your feedback, any criticism you have, don't matter how harsh it is. I want to learn how to make better content, and I'd like to learn English properly because I really use it a lot, and it would behoove me to be better at it. Like, I have international clients. I actually work full-time with an agency, a design agency in New Jersey. I'm a UI and UX designer, building apps and websites and stuff like that. And I really want to practice my English, and I want to learn more about audio editing. I've always been this kind of visual guy, and now I want to learn how to work with sound as well. So if you have any feedback, any like technical feedback about my video, about my sound, but also about the way I pronounce things, or if I say something really stupid that doesn't make sense, or if like even about the content, if it's not that entertaining, if I'm rambling for hours about what could go wrong in a video before it even starts, then feel free to tell me, hey, stupid, don't do that. Okay, so let's go and make a new custom challenge map. I don't know if I should go with hard, medium, or easy. I usually go like for hard and harder, but since this is a stream and I'm not good at multitasking. I don't know if I can manage a hard park and a stream at the same time. I know I can nail it on single player when nobody's watching me and I can really concentrate. But for now, let's go easy. Let's start a medium difficulty park. I'm gonna take Deciduous. And for these, I usually want to take a little bit of everything. I mean, these, if you go for the default textures, you will get a more cohesive park, no doubt about it. But I also kind of like to have different options. If I wanted to make like a western section to the park, I would like to have an option to make like this type of dirt, or like this steep texture for different areas. Or for example, I usually, no matter the type of park I do, even if it's not a tropical one, I like to have some sand here and there. So maybe I can change one of these for sand, like maybe even this one. I can change it up for some sand, but with a little bit of texture. I like something like this. I think that's really good. And I also really like to have some different details. It's like leaves. Now let's take some like clovers or whatever this is. I like to use this both for green areas that I want to make them pop a little bit more, or sometimes for underwater so it can have more texture. Like there's some living fauna and living what's the other one? Flora. Yeah, of course, flora and fauna beneath the surface, even if there's not, So let's start a new park. And one other thing that I wanted to mention is that I live in a kind of noisy place, so I really hope I set up my audio correctly. And I hope you can't hear much of the noise. I'm still learning about how to minimize those, and I also have 2 cats, and they can be really noisy sometimes. But anyways, let's hope nothing gets in the way, and let's just relax, have a good time, and see what we can come up with here. Okay. Another thing that I like to do, is I think I want to start this series with a little bit about myself. I actually follow an entrepreneur, blogger, podcaster. That guy does a little bit of everything. I follow a guy who is, his name is Pat Flynn. He talks a lot about affiliate marketing and passive income. His blog is passiveincome.com, actually. And did I say passive income? It's smart passive income. I don't know if I said that right. But anyways, he has a podcast. And one thing that he does that I really enjoy, and I think I would like to take a page from his book, is that he starts every episode by saying something about himself, like something new that maybe his followers don't know. And I don't think I can do that for every video if I'm really planning to make this like overarching series. But maybe every new series, like I'm playing Planet Coaster right now, and I can tell you something new about myself. Or maybe every 2-3 episodes, I don't know. But for now, the one thing I wanted to mention, since this is the first video, I think I should talk about my beginnings as well. So, a little tidbit about me. When I was 6 years old, I joined the Boy Scouts of... No, it's not the Boy Scouts of America, because I think it's a different branch here in Mexico. By the way, I'm from Mexico. I don't know if you can tell by my accent. But I was a Boy Scout, and I'm really... like, it's gonna sound ridiculous, but like a hardcore Boy Scout, because I got like the highest ranking possible, which for Boy Scouts of America would be Eagle Scout. Here we just call it Lobo Rampante. I like that word. I don't even know what it means. I know Lobo is wolf, but I don't know what Rampante means. It just sounds awesome though. Maybe it's like rampaging wolf, or like a striking wolf. I remember the wolf was like standing on his hind legs and like striking a pose. I don't know if it was gonna pounce or something, but I always liked that. Like, try to say it with me. I know it's hard to say maybe, but Lobo Rampante, beautiful. So I was a Lobo Rampante. That sounds, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound as menacing. And even though it sounds like super badass, what it actually means is like I read a lot about being a Boy Scout. I learned how to do a lot of different knots, and basically that's it. Okay. There's more to it than that. I also I'm sure there's more to it than that. Maybe there's not. Now that I think about it, just learn how to do a lot of nuts. That's what being a Boy Scout is, isn't it? Yeah, I also had a huge collection of rocks and coins and stamps, and I got like for some reason that meant that I could have some badges and some like scout points. There's no such thing as scout points, not that I know of, but you get the idea. So anyways, that's a little bit about myself, and that can mean that sometimes I'm a little nerdy and a bit of a goody two-shoes, because you know how they always say, like, that guy, he would never like do that, he's such a Boy Scout. And I think that applies to me. I wish it didn't sometimes, but I think that definitely applies to me. By the way, I don't like this pathing, but I don't know what to do. I want to make a come on, I want to make like a open plaza here, but this is not working out, I think. Let me just get rid of it and try again. Sorry if this is taking longer than expected to like lift off and start putting some rides, but come on, it's a pretty sandboxy game, right? I have nowhere else to be at the moment. Maybe in a little while, because I'm actually about to begin work soon. Like, that's the other thing. I decided to start this Let's Play series because I was already playing every morning. It's funny because I have like a bit of a tight schedule. I always, at 6 a.m. I always go and work out, and then I have to take a shower, and then I have to start work. I don't go to work because I work from home, but I have to start work, and that takes time as well. I have to... What the hell did I do? Wow, this is crazy. How did I go from that to this? See, this is just to show that I'm playing with some glitchy mechanics in here. But anyways, trying to make this plaza. I'm sure it will get done someday. That's all I can say for now. Maybe I should just go for something simpler, something like this. Maybe I can have another one like here, and then I can simplify these shapes a little bit. I did it again. Okay, this is clearly not working as I planned, but you know, that's life. I actually kind of like this shape. It's not perfect. It looks like, I don't know, looks like a butt or like a beach maybe, but I kind of like it, you know. You know what? I think I'm gonna build this here so that we have like this, but that doesn't look that good. I want to have, yeah, like this. I think this is better. It's weird. It's definitely weird, but I think it's better. So we have this small, actually kind of tiny plaza, but I can work with that. Let's start building some rides. I mean, I don't think I should start. I think I need some money first. Whoa, we have a lot of loans to choose from. I'm gonna go for the higher paying ones. Yeah. I think that's plenty money now. And you know what? I'm not super like a huge fan of this yet. So let's keep trying. Let's keep trying to make a better plaza here. Something like this is already a little better, more spacious, I think. But again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I think it's maybe I underrate how hard it is to actually play a game and talk at the same time. Remember, this is my first stream ever, so I've never done this, and I'm just realizing it's harder than it looks. But I have faith, you know. There we go. And maybe I should split some of these into smaller. Yeah, like this. I think that's starting to look a little better, and now I can just soften these edges a little bit more. This is, by the way, a bit of a glitchy bug that I like to exploit. That when you put a path like I did here, and then you immediately erase it, Planet Coaster automatically smoothens the area. So instead of having like a straight path, you get these plaza things. Like you will never be able to make this kind of thing without this glitch or whatever it is. I don't know if it's a glitch, a bug, if it's working as intended, but whatever it is, I like it. So anyways, well, what was I saying? Maybe I was saying I was a lobo rampante. I just wanted to say it again, lobo rampante. So yeah, sometimes I'm a bit of a goody two shoes, but I'm getting better. I'm getting help. My wife is a bad influence, and I mean that in the best way possible. So I'm no longer such a goody two shoes. Like back in the day, I would like shun everyone who would like to party or drink or just be like fun. You know, I was almost like against fun. and my wife has helped me a lot with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm not a fan of this. Like, not at all. Oh my god, is this episode just gonna be me building paths like a stupid moron? No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse. Let's just get better quickly, okay? Let's just get better super quickly. Like this looks nice. This looks decent. This looks good enough, okay? Have this non-plaza here. We have these shapes and these shapes, and just maybe just a little smoothing here. No, I don't like the smoothing. I don't know what's happening to me. But anyways, and we already took like a huge loan, so let's start placing some rides. I think I want this one like around here, with an entrance about, we don't need to have it so far away, so let's just put the entrance here and the exit right over here. And start building the queue. I think I like this one the best. Although, maybe something that's more like stone, like this one. Yeah, I think I like that one even better. So for queues, I usually like to turn on this grid kind of thing. Maybe that's too short. I like to build it with this like grid so that it looks more like a queue, you know? Because without it, you get like these serpentine paths with like really curvy edges, and I don't like that much. I mean, not for every ride. Sometimes I do like it, but not for this one. Not right now. So we only have a few rides to pick from, so let's place another one about here maybe. Oh wait, before I forget, let me just place the exit. I don't know, maybe something like this. Nah, you know what? Let's be smart about it. Make it so much tinier. This is not it. What was it? What was the one that I was using? No, it was it. Isn't it? Yeah. Just from this angle, it looks so much like this one. But yeah, let's go with this one. I think I even want this to be even more narrow, like this. And let's do something similar for this one. I think I just want to move it just a little bit, like here. And what am I doing? Anyways, I think that works. Let's have this entrance like here, and so it can line up with the entrance perfectly. And maybe the exit can go like here, so it lines up with this exit, and then just connect the path as well. Now, do I want this to have the same texture? Maybe I could go with a natural look like this. I think that looks nice. Okay, so let's go back to the cube. And again, I'm gonna choose the grid so we can build this out a little bit nicer, like this. Yeah, that works. Now an exit path. I forgot it does this. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have to go back. There's no problem. Does this work? Maybe once I put the scenery it's gonna look better. Right now I think it looks kind of weird. But anyways, what was I saying? I keep forgetting. I keep losing my train of thought. I think I was talking about just being a little goody two-shoes and about my wife being an influence. And I don't think I even thought about what I'm gonna do with this park. I always like them to have like a theme. So maybe this will have like some center area where we have like a bunch of themes colliding. Like I said on the other park, maybe pirates can attack the knights, and maybe you can have some cowboys in there. I don't know, something crazy. And then everything else can be divided into different sections. Like this part seems to be very, very kid friendly. So maybe this is like the cute little village, kind of like what I had on the other park. And then maybe have like a huge castle with a battle in here, and then we can have some like a cowboy scene, or I don't know. We'll see with time. Now I want to go into shops and facilities and see what I can place from the workshop. Is there a way to hide whatever I haven't unlocked? There should be a way, shouldn't it? Like content packs. Well, for starters, I just want the main game. But other than that, Steam Workshop Your Creations Frontier, that doesn't seem to be doing what I needed to do. DLC items. Nope. Okay, doesn't matter. Chief Beef Store. This is like a pirate theme. I think that's what I should do. I should go and select the type of blueprint. Isn't there a way to choose the blueprint depending on what theme it has? I thought it was, but maybe I don't think in blueprints you can get like the more awesome filter. But anyways, like, nah, this is too castle-y, and I just want a village right now. So, like, what is this? This is too big. I don't want to start with something so big. Natural chief beef. Now, whoever did this blueprint did not know what he was doing. Or she. Hashtag feminism. That medieval restaurant, is this the same one? No, it's not the same one, but still a little too big for my taste. Or is it? No, you know what? I like it. Let's start with this one. We can just place it around here, get the path going. Just now sink it a little bit into the ground so it makes more sense. Just enough so you can still see this intended texture. And there we go. I think that looks actually great. That's lovely. Whoever did this blueprint, it's top notch. I like it. I mean, it does have a pirate here, and that's not what I want. Let me just remove this guy. I never noticed this guy. Bye-bye. Thanks for playing along. And there we go. We also need a bathroom, and maybe... I think this is just a chief beef, right? No, it has a toilet block. That's awesome. I just need to build a path towards it. But how, though? How did the person who built this intended to get to the bathroom? Oh, it's all around it. I can see that. Okay. So maybe the grid can help me with this too? Like, yeah, this is working out just fine. Now we can just have it go here. And I think these ones, I need to place them again so it's, like that. The same for this one. That's awesome. and I just need to connect this one so they can actually go to the freaking toilet, you know? Come on. No, not like that. What even? Nope, that's also not the way. Come on. I can show you the way. Old memes. Come on, don't be like that. Why are you like this? There it is. That's how it should work, right? Kinda almost like, oh, let's do it. That's it. That's the stuff. Okay, so now we have a chief beef and a toilet block. That's awesome. I just need a drink shack now. So let's again go to blueprints. And I'm just gonna... maybe it's just shops and facilities. Yeah, there we go. Let's select the drink shops. Oh, my first blueprint ever. I was so dumb to make this. Like I really thought this would save me time. I was so dumb. Empty village shop. But is it really empty? Wait, it is? Then why is it in drink shops? Maybe it's so that you can just add your drink shop there. Kinda like it, but again, I think I want to mix it up. Some small buildings and some bigger ones. This is too big as well. Yeah, like this one. I think this one is just exactly what the doctor ordered. Let's have it about now let's spread it out a little bit. No, but you know what? If you're just having a bite right here, you want to have a drink really close by, I think. So let's just build it around here, I think. I like to leave little spaces like this so we can have some scenery, some more plants or flowers or something. And maybe even do my little trick again and have it more like that. Yeah, I think that works. I think that I finally like the way I did this. Not so much for this one though. Maybe just a little bit less messing with the path, little by little. It looks kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I think I like it enough, you know? Or maybe if I use a bigger path, like wider path, I mean, maybe this will smoothen it out better. I don't think that's working at all. Oh man. Come on. Well, it's nice enough. So, what else? I think we almost have enough money to make a roller coaster, but I'm not gonna get into that just yet. So let's build some scenery, and maybe I can just start getting people in the park because it's been so long and I haven't even started getting people here. Let's just open this up straight away. Open this up. Is this kind of things open already? I think they start open, right? Yeah, they start open. So another thing I like to do is make the park entry free right off the bat. Oh, and it is free, so never mind. And we can start having people over. Let's have a lot of fun, everyone together. Oh, another thing I should do is start research right away, because you start with so few things, and maybe I can have a wooden coaster or a ride of some sort. Let's start with a wooden coaster. I'm just gonna leave it at 1,000 per month. I don't want to go too overboard right off the bat. And while we wait to get some park attendees, let's start building some scenery. So for now, I think I just want this to be all pretty nice, just a lot of nature. And to save me some time, I will look into the blueprints to see if I have some nature stuff, like a nature set. Let's see how does this one look. It's not bad, but it's a little too big for this area. Maybe like here. Nah, I don't think I like covering so much of the ride, like you can't see it. So maybe like just a little section like here, or maybe it can go like here, like this, so that it builds like a nice pathway towards something else in the future, you know. Okay, what else I like? Nature set, is this the same one? Am I just placing the same one over and over? No, it's not the same one. It's similar, but it's not the same one. Okay. That's all I need to know. Let's add some more trees in here. And as we get closer to the right, I want smaller scenery, please. I like these kind of things, but not as much because it has a lot of moving parts and that can affect the frame rates quite a bit. I mean the frame rate, not the frame rate. It's not plural, is it? Again, English is not my first language. I want you to remember that as we keep playing this awesome game. What else can I build here? Maybe custom is not the way to go here. I mean, custom is the way to go. Maybe blueprint is not the way to go here. Let's get some nice nature. I think I really want to place some maple trees in here. I really like them. I mean, these ones are nice as well, but they're a little too tall. I don't want to cover the ride completely. So maybe have some, like, this doesn't look realistic, but I mean, it does look realistic in the sense that people do that, you know? People landscape things so that they're nice, they're neat, they're not what nature intended, they're not random, natural looking, they're just like landscapey stuff, everything is all neatly organized. Maybe it's a little too much now that I look at it again. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm okay with it for now. And what else? This should affect it. Oh, I thought it would affect it much less. I think this made a whole lot of difference. So I think that's enough for now. And do people like it? They think it's well maintained. Well, duh. Oh, speaking of maintenance, I should start taking care of some maintenance tasks. Like, whoa, this lady, she's her own person, you know? Like, everyone else is following the same path, and everyone else is getting in line for this, and she's like, nah, man, I don't want none of that. I'm just getting my cheap beef on. I love you already. Are you enjoying your burger? Yeah, hell yeah, park entry is free. You don't have staff. Ah, that's what I was telling. That's what I was talking about. I should have staff. I should not forget about this type of maintenance tasks, you know? Like hiring, what do you call them? Hiring, this guy. Janitors, thank you. Janitors. Maybe just one for starters. And product management. Mechanic, it's too early for a mechanic, I think. But it's never too early for safety. And I already placed many of these, so I'm gonna add one of these vendors, so that we always have someone attending these shops. And since we're in a fantasy place, I think we can have a princess. Why not, right? There's no castle or Prince Charming anywhere to be seen. Maybe this guy can be a Prince Charming, like, hey. But we can still have a princess. Hashtag feminism. So, what else? What else was I gonna do? Oh, of course. We absolutely need, here, bath extras. Like bins. We definitely need some bins and some benches up in here. Are there fantasy bins? I think the only ones are these ones, which I'm not a super huge fan of, but I think they look better than these ones for this part of the park. And the other ones are like the weird crown ones, like these ones, but I'm not a big fan of those, to be honest. Maybe I can use them if I ever build a castle or something, but for now, I think I'm gonna go with the village ones. Talk about overthinking. I just spent like 2 minutes deciding which freaking beans to place. Let's just start placing them like crazy, okay? Here and maybe here, because I've played this game and people are nasty. They are nasty. They're disgusting. They throw away so much garbage everywhere. I mean, sometimes they don't. If you have a well planned and maintained park, you know. So let's start right. Now let's have some benches as well. Some pretty benches, fairy tale benches. That's the ticket. Now, I place all of the trash cans on the outside of the paths. Now, do I want the benches to be on the outside as well? Or do I want them to be in the inside? These are the tough choices, my friend. You never know. Is this the front or the back? That's what I really want to know. If I place it like this, will people sit facing there or facing towards there? I think I'm gonna place them on the inside just to be on the safe side. Not to say this is actually the safe side, but let's see if this works as I intend them to. Some more benches, some more benches, bench. Maybe these will also make people stop lining up for this thing and just sit down and take it easy for a while, because they might start going a bit crazy if they all want to line up there and they can't. Hopefully this helps a bit with that. Some more benches in here, up in here, up in here. And for this place, I think I want like this type of benches as well, so people can sit down and enjoy their meal in peace. Here, and honestly, I'm gonna add this one in here. Just take this one. Like, this one shouldn't be in here. Is there any other open space for another bench? Like there. There we go. Okay. Scenery, path extras, picnic table. You can have it right up in here. Are these enough? Maybe 3 will be enough. Or 4. I like symmetry, you know, so let's go for 4. We can just place this one in nowhere. No, like in here, yeah. And this one can go right up in here. Also, because I'm a good person, a good park owner, and I don't want people to have melanoma, I'm gonna add some like, what you call this, canopy? Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, like umbrellas, but not these umbrellas. These umbrellas. This is no. Wait, I could have sworn there was a way to make them snap into. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's just exactly what I was gonna say. Like, make them snap to position. Well, you have to turn position snap on. I would have never thought. So these are gold with yellow. I mean, gold with red or something. So let me try to get a similar color scheme going on here. Yeah, no, looks kind of like mustard and ketchup. I'm not a big fan. Maybe change this into a darker red. That looks better. And this can be a lighter red. That looks pretty good. And this can be golden now. And that's still not great. Maybe a darker yellow so it's more like gold. Or even darker. I think metal textures render in a kind of weird way. They're like super shiny in this game, so I think that's better. Okay, we have something going on. It's not amazing, but it's the start of our park. And everything needs to start somewhere, right? It's a humble beginning, but it's our beginning, man. Now let's change this back to natural thing, like natural pathing. And we're set. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this first episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know any and all feedback you have for me at this point. Of course, this is just the first video and I had a bit of a late start. But I hope you still enjoyed it. And if you didn't, I really want to know why. Not to say that it's incredible, it's unbelievable that you didn't enjoy it. I know that I'm just starting up and I'm probably making a lot of newbie mistakes and a lot of dumb decisions, and I'm open to hearing about it in the comments below. So anyways, thank you so much again for giving me the opportunity. I promise I will be as fun and as entertaining as I can. I'll try to make the content better and better each time I do this. And again, thanks and see you next time.